Welcome guys and gals, it is Andrew here from IDB. If you have a MacBook or a MacBook Pro, chances are you've looked at some sort of USB-C adapter. We've taken a look at many USB-C hubs, docks, Thunderbolt docks, and our newest one to look at is probably one of the best looking ones we've taken a look at so far, and that is the Arc Hub. Inside this really nicely designed box, we have a little carrying bag, so this is a great one to take with you on the go, and especially considering what it's made out of, it's going to prevent the top of it from being scratched, as well as any of your other gear from its aluminum body. Also included, aside from the bag, the hub itself, is a USB-C cable. It is also a nice USB-C cable. It has that Bourge Design logo and word mark on each side of the actual ends, and the ends are made out of metal, so it's not just a plastic cable. It is actually a fairly nice metal cable, so I really like that they put some extra work into the USB-C cable itself. It just gives a little bit more premium feel compared to some other ones you might pick up. The bottom of the Arc Hub has a silicone pad around the edges and the Arc Hub logo in the center. That silicone is going to prevent it from moving around much, whether it's on your desk or on something else. I absolutely love the design of the Arc Hub. I like the aluminum around the outside and even those chamfered edges, and it's a little bit hard to see, but the top of this is not flat. It's actually subtly rounded, which just gives it a nice, good look. One thing that I thought was really useful was that the ports that are on here, they're not equally sprayed out around the whole thing. They're actually all aligned on one side. So that way when you have it on the side of your laptop, it's really convenient to access them. There are two USB-C ports, one obviously to connect to your computer, the other for pass-through charging, HDMI, SD card, Mini DisplayPort, and two USB-A ports. It's pretty much the main list of ports that you're going to need. I could have maybe used at least one more USB-C port. That is always my complaint with these hubs. If we're going to a future where more things are USB-C, especially if you have a MacBook and not a MacBook Pro, and your only USB-C port is being used by this hub, it would be really beneficial to add more of those and not just USB-A ports. I've already converted many of my things to USB-C, so if I was still rocking a MacBook, I would really prefer additional USB-C ports on here as well, kind of like a splitter as well as a hub. Otherwise, this is probably one of the best hubs that I've taken a look at. I love pretty much the port options other than USB-C, but it's really a solid option and it looks absolutely great. It's perfectly portable to take with you, and it really complements the MacBook as well. I wish that I had a space gray version to go with my space gray MacBook Pro, but there's a pretty minor complaint when it comes down to it. So if you guys want to check this out, there's a link below in the description. If you have any questions at all, I'll do my best to answer them and just throw them up in the comments. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up, go ahead and click on subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this is Andrew for IDB.